welcome back here to Novar Gardens and Nationals, day 3 of Pétanque. Today we have the gender men's over 60s final. We have two players from South Australia. Leading off is Richard and Jeff against Alan and Kenny. Just sure they're putting a beautiful ball in front, ready to start the game of play. Looks like a very short end, 6 meters. Up steps ALAIN. Comes around beautifully. Nice jack high shot there. Yeah, this is day 3, so we have the finals of the gender doubles going on, and then we're going to the triples to ADELAIDE. Nice shot there by Richard. Holding 2 points on the ground. Very consistent player, Richard. ALAIN, come past here, just checking to see if they've got the point, which he has gained. It's quite windy today, overcast with sparing rain. We've got a break in play here for the final, so that's good. Jeff's just gone wide there on his point. Richard's going to try and point in and regain the shot. Nice, just hit the top of the opposition's ball, but just enough to get it out, and ALAIN's going to come up and try and regain the point. His first 2 shots have been really good. Nice high lob. Just going a little bit wide there. I'm not sure if he's got the point. He's going to have a measure. So Team South Australia are holding the shot. And Jeff's just going to try and point. He's got the option of coming in that same direction as the object ball. Just come past it again, regain the shot. Nice ball there through the gap. High five from Richard, his teammate. Oh, wayward shot there by Kenny. As I said, they're getting overcast. The sun's down its glory. Oh, nice shot there by Kenny. Oh, nice. He's bringing his teammate's ball in here. Could be holding 2 points.
Looks like it was just the 1 point there.
And Jeff and Richard holding a 1 point lead. Now umpires come over to give some advice. Not a short end here by the gentleman. Nice pointing. Gone slightly past the jack, but still decent shot.
Of course, our live chat is open. Put some comments in the chat and show your support to the guys from your home state or home club. Just a little bit obscured there by the players.
Yeah, we couldn't quite put the cameras in the same spot as the previous streams purely because of the weather. We had to seek some cover. We'll see if I can find the jack with a different camera.
Well, I think the boys from South Australia have regained the shot there after we've got some vision, and Richard's up to have a shot. Boom, beautiful shot. Nice shot there by Richard. Alice going to point. A really beautiful high lob. Great action. Pull the ball up very nice right next to the jack. Upsets Richard to have another shot at that ball. Ooh, look good out of the hand though. Just a bit to the left.
See what Jeff can do here.
I had the right distance there. It just took a left-hand turn. Richard really needs to come in here to put some defensive balls in front. Oh, he's taking a shot. Oh, nice. Beautiful shot there by Richard.
Yeah, really good shot there. He needed that one.
And he's going to try and replace Alain's ball. It's a bit of backspin on it and pulls up beautiful next to the jack. So Jeff can respond here. Nice ball in front. It's a dangerous ball. A little bit short though.
Yeah, it looked like he had the right line. Just pulling it up though. Probably looking to sit on shot point.
Yeah, you can come either side of that front ball and yeah, try and accumulate some points there.
See what Kenny can do.
Oh, another
it's
nice
a good
shot
ball.
there by Kenny. Beautiful.
Just touching the jack on the way through, but it's a good ball.
Kenny's quite tall man. Looking like he's over 6'3", but he still gets that ball to rise and come in.
See what he can do with this one. See if he can repeat.
Spin. Oh, beautiful. Three beautiful shots there by Team South Australia, and
Yeah, draws a high five from his partner there. Just watch that on the replay. I'll get a confirmation of the score too.
it looks like they got
Yeah, it looks like it's 3-1.
3-1. And then of course the finals, the national championships is an untimed event. So we're playing to 13. They've gone for a longer distance this time, pushing the 8.5 metre barrier, and let's see what ALAIN does.
The sun is starting to come out here. We did have the camera set for rainy settings. We just have to adjust that on the fly.
Nice jack high shot there by ALAIN. Beautiful shot, sitting right next to the cautionary. And Jeff just stepping out play, just trying to find a nice little patch to land on. Oh, short there. Nice line. Pulled up short.
Yeah, roll more or two would have been perfect. Apologies there too for the flapping sound in the audio. It is quite windy here at NOVAR Gardens. This one looks better.
Beautiful shot. Yep, no, that's regained the point. Yeah, we've had 4 seasons in one day so far today, with rain, wind, and we're back out the sunshine, which is good for Petanque.
All right, Kenny stepping up the shoot, I imagine. See what he can do here.
Ooh, not a bad attempt there by Kenny. Just jumped over the ball. It was very firm and low. Now he's going to go and try and regain the point here. Nice high lob by ALAIN again. Oh, magnificent.
Yeah,
Just touched the jack as he came through.
it's a good shot.
As a pointer myself, I quite like ALAIN's movement, how he throws the ball. He's got a beautiful high lob.
Okay, Richard coming in. Dare say he's shooting.
Ooh.
Yeah, just dropping that one short.
It's always difficult when you're trying to shoot the ball like that just behind the jack. It put your eye line off. You're concerned about hitting the jack, and just missed it to the left there.
He'll go again.
Oh, no, it's short.
And Jeff's just going to come and try and come past that object ball at the front there, potentially trying to come and sit on Alain's ball. Oh, I want a bit of speed there.
Okay, Richard to play there last. Kenny and Alan in a good spot here with 3 bills left.
Nice high point there by Richard.
Yeah, promoting that ball in front. I don't know if it's enough for the point. Looks like they're coming into point. So I'll say they're still holding.
I think Kenny's just instructed his partner there to try and come and sit on that left hand, that right hand ball.
We'll just see if we can get...
Oh, as he does.
It's a good shot there. You'll be happy with that one.
Absolutely. His partner instructed where he thought was the best option to make points, and ALAIN delivered.
Just discussing here what they're going to do next. See if they can make as many points possible. Take a bigger lead in this final. Kenny points. Looks good.
Oh, just hits that front ball. I reckon if he was a couple mil to the right there, he'd sit on the jack. The weight was perfect.
Yeah, it just looked like it drifted across when it landed. He'll probably play the same, something similar, just making that small adjustment. Here it comes.
Yeah, same sort of lean to the left there. We just get confirmation, but I think there's 2 points.
They're just having a look at it. One, and he's pointing for a second, but the other team will just confirm.
Just have a throw a tape of, you're unsure, always get the tape out and just make sure who's got the points.
So we'll just wait for them to put the score on for confirmation.
Yeah, so there's a 1 point there for ALAIN and Kenny. Thought there might have been 2, but after the measure, they've secured the 1 point.
So let's see where they go here. Looks like they're preparing to play up the middle of the piece. Not chancing it at this stage with the line. They are playing on 2 pieces.
Yeah, the boys from Adelaide, the Club de Pétanque, doing well. Oh, beautiful shot by LA's customary high lob, great control.
Yeah, and drawing a high five from his teammate there. Jeff will come in, see if he can outpoint it. He's been playing well. See what he can do.
Not too bad there. Not too bad.
It looked like it took a bit of an awkward bounce.
I think it was coming in line. It just, we've said in the stream previous, these pieces, they look nice and straight and flat, but they've got some hills and undulations and things, so sometimes they can just take a little turn.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot more difficult than they appear. points again.
Yeah, he's hit that a little bit short again, and it's pulled up to that same direction. So
Yeah.
might need to alter his landing spot.
Just looking where they're cleaning the mark there, I'm going to suggest he's probably landed on that middle string that's pushed that one off.
Yeah.
That is the danger with playing on two-piece. You've got to contend with that middle line and play around it. That one looks better.
That one's a lot better. Comes straight. Unfortunately, it's gone long, but definitely a better direction bull there.
Yeah, he lifted his arm there just to get over that string, and in doing so, he's pushed the ball long. Okay, Richard to play. See if he can save his team here. They're down on the bull count and on the scoreboard. You'll want something big. A high lob, just pushing it through. They may have to consider putting something in front.
Yeah, bulls aren't pulling up as he'd like it to be. Maybe it needs to raise the height or bring back a little bit of strength.
Okay, Richard.
Yeah,
playing his second.
a lot higher lob.
That's
And
the one.
perfect.
That's a really good ball with the ball in hand. There's a chance the jack could go dead if there's contact. Just watch that again on the replay. The exact shot his team needed in the situation.
Nice adjustment by the team there. Obviously, have read the ground, decided to do more of a lob and see what Kenny can do.
Just zoom out in anticipation for a jack move. Ooh.
No, just need to straighten this up a bit. Oh, that one's good. There's that jack move.
Yep. Unfortunate, I'm thinking, for their team that the jack couldn't go out. Exactly what they wanted. A dead end was no good to them, particularly with bulls in hand.
Let's see if ALAIN can come and go past that front ball.
It's a much longer end here now. Probably closer to 10 metres. It may have come in here, just drifted to the left-hand side.
Yeah, just gonna. Kenny's just gonna measure it. I'm putting it out there. I think it's long.
Yeah, it's always difficult at this angle. We are situated a few metres behind the jack. No, it's gone long. You'll play again.
Just needs a small adjustment to his first shot. Not much. Just comes straight past that front ball.
Bit more height to this one, and it comes in.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, well played.
I think Richard here's going to try and have a shot at it. It is quite a fair distance, like Tim was saying, but if you can get it nice and straight, you should be able to take the ball out.
Yeah. With one bull each, he might go for it, although if he misses, it opens up the opportunity for their opponents to shoot back to bring that long bull into play.
Yeah, the other option there is just to point on Jeff's front bull there and bring both in.
Let's see what they decide to do here. Okay, high lob. Does it come in? It looks good.
Magnificent pointing.
Look at that. Two great bulls there by Richard. Completely changed the end.
Gets a high five from his partner, but
yeah,
what I'd like to see in Petanque is maybe a chest bump. You know, that'd be exciting.
We've just missed that shot. Let's just see if we can get another angle. it's 1 point. We kind of missed the action there. We were a bit obscured. The sun's coming out again. Looks like the sun's coming out again, so I'll just have to adjust the cameras.
That one's gone a bit right. I think it's a 7-meter shot.
Yeah, we'll just see on the camera if we've got a better angle of the jack. We do. It's the trouble with the rain this morning. We couldn't place the cameras quite where we wanted them. But we've made do, so we can bring you the action. 4-2 the score.
Nice shot there by Geoff.
ALAIN to point.
Oh, ALAIN, beautiful pointing.
And it's a good point.
Really love his style. A little bit of backspin as he throws the ball up.
Richard straight into the circle to shoot. He's confident.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, good shot there. Really nice. His last 2 bulls on the last end were fantastic, and he's continued it in this end. ALAIN to point. See if he can repeat. And he may have it.
I think he might be short here, Tim.
Let's push through, I'd say.
Yeah. No, they're claiming that they've got the shot.
Yep. Geoff's making his way to the circle.
Touched the jack. I think he's not only touched the jack, but he's pulled up. I think might have the shot here.
Yeah.
Just having a look. Might have to get the measure out.
And you can probably see and hear that it is quite windy here at NOVAR Gardens today, in contrast to the 2 beautiful days we've had over the weekend.
So yeah, so Geoff, I thought had the shot there, but after a measure that they've realised he's just a little bit long. So he's going to try again to come in against the jack or opposition bull here to try and get the point back. Oh, great correction.
Yeah, good ball there.
Kenny's going to step up to the circle and attempt to dislodge that opposition ball. On to the right there.
Yep.
Let's see if he takes a second shot at it. And just clarifying who's...
They've just called the umpire here. Someone may have played the wrong bull. They're just going to clear this up.
Yeah, someone's played Kenny's second bull, so the referee's just going to surgically remove the other one and give Kenny his bull back. Oh, it's ALAIN's bull, actually. There's a little bit of confusion to what's going on here. It just trying to see whose bulls played what.
So a little bit confusion here. The bull count might not be accurate anymore just because of that. And a good shot there.
Yeah, nice connection by Kenny. We're just trying to figure out the bull count here.
Yeah, they're still confused. We'll just wait for them to work out what's happened.
They're just trying to ascertain who's played what balls. There was a big confusion because one of Jeff and Richard's bull, they played the opposition bull, so they're just trying to find out the ball count.
So it's all sorted now by the look of it. Still not certain as to the bull count. I can see Richard's got 2 in his hand.
And I think Jeff's out, so our team's got 2 more bulls, and I think Alain and Kenny's got 2 bulls as well.
Yeah, 1 bull each. We've just gone past 30 minutes in the game. Still a close one, 4-2.
Nice shot there by Richard.
Yeah, another good ball. He's playing well.
It's also in line with the opposition bull there. So this is a dangerous shot if he decides to shoot, because he could come through and take his own ball out. But he's going to go for it. Oh, beautiful. Nice. Nice clean shot.
Yeah, good shot there by Kenny. High five from his teammate. Richard will come into point.
Yeah, he definitely had to be on the bull or Ofe to get that out. Like I was saying, if he was slightly short and dragged the ball through, he could have taken his own, but magnificent shot there by Kenny.
See if Richard can repeat. Nice lob.
Oh, wow.
And brings it in.
This
What a
guy
shot.
can point. Beautiful.
Yeah. What a player. It's been a while since he's thrown a bad ball in this game.
Alain's got 1 ball. Very difficult to try and figure out what to do here, because he could dislodge the jack and give some points away.
Yeah, be interesting to see what he does here. I'm going to say he's shooting. It'd be hard to make a point without doing so.
Oh, gone over.
Yeah. So it might just be the 1 point. You got plenty of height to the ball. Let's just see this on the replay. Coming back. So it will only be 1 point.
So 1 point to Richard and Jeff here, and brings the score to
3-4.
3-4.
Close one.
Tight here in the final at the over 60s gender men final. They've gone for another short in here. It looks very close to being right on the 6 meters. And it's gone past a little bit, just a foot past. Kenny's just stepping it out just to confirm that it is a regulation 6 length. Obviously, in Petanque, it has to be between 6 and 10 meters. He's confirmed that it's okay, and Alain's going to come up and point. Really hard to pull up the bull here at 6 meters, especially on this piste. It's you really got to get some height or really take the strength off to make the bull stop.
Yeah, as he comes back to the circle, we'll try and adjust here. See if he can bring this one in. Looks like he's done so.
Yeah, well adjusted there by ALAIN.
Richard and Jeff opting to point.
Yeah, it's. I thought they would have taken the option to shoot, but just confident with being able to try and come in.
As the wind picks up, just as he's about to play, you can see the leaves blow across the piste.
Oh, I can see why he took the option of pointing.
Yeah, good point.
Brilliant ball.
You might be able to hear on the cameras through the audio, there are other games going on adjacent
Oh,
piste.
Kenny had a shot there. Yeah, we've got the gender men's final to our left going on at the same time. We've got a nice crowd building between the two games.
Just see if I can pan to the crowd after this shot.
ALAIN with this point. Oh,
And coming in maybe.
yeah, I think it might be in there, Tim. You're going to have a quick look to see.
Yeah, I like it. As they're looking, we'll just pan across. As you can see, a great crowd here at NOVAR Gardens. Watching these two finals in action. There are other finals going on in the background. You might be able to see.
Yeah, we've got the over 60s women Conchalant finals, and I think the Open ladies double final just finished. Good shot there by Kenny.
Yeah, bringing his bull in. That's all he needed to do.
Richard stepping up to have a shot here, or is he going to point in?
He's been shooting well. I'm going to say he's shooting.
Makes great connection with the ball. Unfortunately, the jack's moved now. I'll just pan out to see where that one is. Still in regulation play, so it's a much longer end now. We're looking at 12 to 11 meter end. Oh, maybe a little bit shorter actually, sorry. Nice pointing, Kenny.
Yeah, good ball there by Kenny. He'll be happy with that one. Little high five there from his partner, ALAIN. Richard and Jeff with 3 bulls each. 3 bulls left. Richard to shoot.
Makes connection, but not quite enough of the ball to dislodge it totally. But again, made some space here for Jeff to attempt to come in and regain the shot.
Yeah, you can see on the replay, he landed just short of the bull and caught it on the way up. Just moving it enough to give Jeff some room. They'll look to make probably 2 points here. Yeah.
Well, he opened the gate, Richard, for Jeff to come in, and he's cordially obliged. He's beautiful shot in front.
Yeah, it's a good shot there.
So I think Richard's got an option here. He can either shoot Kenny's ball to the right and bring in the 2 other bulls there, potentially make 3 or 4, or point with a wide gap there to try and just to claim the 2. He went for the higher risk shot to try and get a multiple, but unfortunately missed, and they'll end up getting one, which is not a bad thing. Jack control is always important in any game. The final more important.
We'll just wait to see where he throws the jack. They have been preferring the middle of the piece, around that 7-8 metre mark.
Yeah, we're equal here at 4-all.
Yeah, nice close one. After 42 minutes, 4-all.
Yeah, and just confirming again, there's no time limit on this one. The finals are untimed, so we're definitely going to 13 points. So we'll see who can take ascendancy here and push forward.
Yeah, I got that feeling that one of these teams are going to score big here soon. Upset the status quo.
Yeah, they've changed pointers. Richard is now, oh no, sorry, I beg your pardon, Jeff. Richard was aiming to point, but Jeff's up in the circle. Yeah, why would you change when you point like that? Beautiful.
Yeah, little fist pump there. It's well deserved. Just as Kenny stepping it out. Watch this roll in onto the jack. It's a good ball. All right. Kenny to shoot. Jack even might move a little bit further back.
Oh, he made connection with the ball, but just gone to the slightly over the top of it. Jeff's ball's still holding shot, although there's a bit more of an opening for Alan to point.
We are just dealing with overcast weather at the moment, so it is going bright and then dark again, and Alan goes to point.
It makes connection with the jack and has just gone through the head there, so Jeff and Richard still holding.
Yeah, good ball there. Taking the shot. See if Jeff can repeat his first shot, putting on the jack. Just short there, I'd say.
Yeah, it was coming in nice in front, but yeah, it's pulled up there. As the sun comes out again.
Yeah, much better one.
Yeah, well done there to Jeff. Good adjustment. Out of his 3 balls, he's pointing 2 near the jack, so got to be happy with that.
So we see Kenny come back to the circle, wanting to shoot, I'd say.
He made connection. It landed in front. It got enough of the ball to open the door.
Hey, even have it, perhaps. Just claiming a shot.
Yeah, just confirming with the other team. Yeah.
Yep, they've conceded. Richard to the circle.
If he points like he's been pointing here, Richard, I'm betting that he comes in here. Nice high lob, and there it is. Beautiful.
Yeah, he's playing so well today. It's no wonder they've made it to the final, playing like this.
Absolutely. He's a very consistent player, Richard. He's been playing for a long time, and And Kennedy steps up to the circle.
Just missing to the left-hand side there.
Yeah, Team South Australia have got one more ball to play. Try and put a good defensive ball in front there to stop. Richard's got 2 more balls to play. We get Richard here to try and. I think he's got the point there, Alain. He's put in a precarious position there. Very difficult for Richard to come in here or make a shot because multiple things can happen. If he can touch his own ball and bring it in, that might work. But there's always a risk of touching Alain's ball and solidifying the point for them. Oh, I think he's taken his own ball there.
No.
I've retract that. He's taken the opposition clean there. Sorry, Tim. Great shot.
Yeah. No, he's taken the ball in front, and then he's taken the back one out as well. He's counted 4 on the ground. He's pointing for 5, I think. We just watch this on the replay again. You can see he hits it, and it makes contact with the back one.
Yep.
That was planned, I'd say.
He's that multiple in you were talking about, and if he puts this in, it's a 5-point play.
Yeah, I had a feeling this one was going to bounce.
Oh, unfortunately, he's short. He's short.
Yeah, just short. They're
Maybe
just going to confirm here how many there is. There's 2, 3, 4, and checking that front one.
Yeah, maybe
just short.
Yeah, maybe he was
bit upset.
Maybe he was a little bit hesitant to sort of change that jack or whatever, but
regardless, though, 4 points in a close match like this might go a long way to winning the match for them.
Absolutely, Tim. Big point swings are massive in finals. Gives your team confidence and puts the other team under pressure.
So we've got confirmation there on the screen. 8-4.
Gone for a slightly longer end here, and with an 8-4 lead, you can really put some tension in the opposition team if you can put this ball jack high.
Yeah, it's just comes back to the circle. See if you can put even more pressure on now with the ball on the jack. And he may have done it. It's a good start.
Excellent ball there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It's the best thing to do after scoring big points is to continue to put the pressure on.
So they've decided to take a point rather than a shot here. Alain's going to point and see if he can come through and get the point. It's a good shot, but to the right, unfortunately, Jeff's ball's still holding. Or unfortunately or fortunately, depending on which side of the state you live on. But Alain's just going to try and point here to come through.
Yeah, just straighten it up. His weight was good.
He's overcorrected to the right there, and a bit more weight.
Yeah, this is the pressure I was talking about. After losing 4 on the previous end and then a good ball to start with, it certainly puts a large amount of pressure on you to get that ball in. Kenny to play, shooting, pointing, sorry. And he's done
Oh,
it.
he's backed his partner up, and that's sometimes what you got to do.
Yeah.
If you may be a shooter, but you're required to come and point, and he's done that.
Yeah, just breaking the game up.
He's King Richard to play. He's playing really well.
Oh.
Look good out of the hand there.
Yeah.
Especially with this camera angle at the front. I thought it was going to hit, but lands leg to it.
Looking on the replay, it looks straight, just deviating when it lands. He'll go again though. He'll back himself.
Oh, well done, Richard. Nice shot over the jack, hits a bull. They're holding a really good shot at the front there. It's going to be difficult for Kenny and ALAIN to come in here.
Yeah, it was a good adjustment there by Richard, getting over the jack. ALAIN to point.
Nice straight bull there by ALAIN, but unfortunately long again.
Yeah, it looks long. We'll just get another angle here. Still prefer that front one. They're talking about their next move. Kenny coming back to the circle. Looking to save this end.
Really needs to get in here. Oh, look. Magnificent shot. He's gone against Alain's bull and has now claimed the shot. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's got some protection there. He may even have two. We'll just watch that again on the replay as Richard discusses what they're going to do next.
See if how Geoff can respond here. If he can come in that front head there or right through onto the jack.
Probably just playing to scrape past those front ones.
Great line. Great line. Pulls up short.
Yeah. You can just see a bit of wind picking up the camera there. It is very windy here at NOVAR Gardens this morning. The rain has stopped though, which is why the cameras aren't quite in their normal spots. Geoff to play again. This one looks good.
Yeah, not bad shot there. He come against his own bull and he's just having a look to see who's got the point. But if he doesn't have the point, it's going to be very hard for Richard to add points to this end.
Yeah, looks like it may have been just short. Richard's in the circle to play. You probably just aim for that one.
He's just having a conference here with his teammate Geoff to just try and figure out a game plan, see what they can do. Multiple connection maybe.
Yeah, it's a long discussion, this one. They want to get this one right. I'm going to say, just given that motion, they'll play for that middle bull to see if they can promote, come through with it. Sit for two, perhaps. Okay, what can Richard do? Pointing looks good, and he's done it.
Oh, great connection. He not only took their point away, I think he may have two.
Yep, just like they discussed, dead straight. Kenny still with one to play, but if it's 2 points, it takes shooting out of the picture, really.
You're just going to get the trusty tape out and just to confirm who's got the point here.
Yeah, from this angle at least, it looks like Richard may hold. It's just a question of that back one. Kenny and ALAIN in discussion. They are going to check it. Knowledge is power sometimes in this game.
I'm also looking forward to the gender triples later on this morning. It starts off at around 11 o'clock. It's a 2-day tournament.
Yeah, that's right, Chris. After this game, they'll do the presentations. Then we'll start the first 4 rounds of qualifying for the triples before round 5 tomorrow morning. And they're picking up the circle here. So they must have still had 1 point on the ground.
I think they decided to take the less risky option of.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
no, they're still going to have a.
No. Richard failed to take the point. Kenny still held, so they got the 1 point. 8-5 the score. It's a long game, this one. We're almost coming up to that 1 hour mark. Still plenty of Petanque left in this one.
We haven't seen any people in the chat today, in the live chat. Get in there and make a comment. Support your favourite players or your favourite team. Alain's going to lead off here and try and put a shot on.
So
yeah, not a bad shot there. They're also close to that right-hand dead ball line.
Yeah, that's right. They've opted away from the centre of the piece now. So that line you can see in shot is a dead ball line. Just
there's always a risk of if you play a bit too right here or a bit more weight that you could go out. It's extra added pressure.
Okay. What's Jeff going to do here? He's been pointing well. His first ball has been. Yep.
Oh, again, another delightful ball there by Jeff. Yeah, so that's the risk with playing this close to the sideline. Unfortunately, Alan's ball's just gone dead there.
Yep, just rolling out. As we were saying before, these pieces aren't flat. There are some undulations to the piece. Once the bull takes that hill, it does follow it.
Kenny's going to step up here and see if he can either dislodge the ball or point in. I'm going to see which option he takes.
Yeah, he might be pointing, just like the last end. Alan pointing the first 2, then Kenny stepping in.
Oh, can see why he's taken that option.
Yeah.
Nice pointing there by.
It's a good shot, that one.
By Kenny, yeah. Richard's now means business. He's taken his jacket off. He's stepping up to shoot.
Yeah, Richard shooting here. As we said before, he's playing well.
Just pulling that shot to the left, I just noticed when he was stepping in the circle, his foot, shooting foot at the front there was a bit off. So I wonder if that's making a difference.
He'll readjust, go again.
Oh, nice lift of the hand there. That's all it was, just a high elevation with his shooting and great connection.
Yeah, great adjustment there. You could see the difference between those 2 shots. Alan to point back in.
Oh, well done, Alan. Beautiful shot.
He responds well. Brings that one in nicely, very nicely.
Out of his 3 shots, he's adjusted his pointing in this direction very well and holding shot. See if Richard can dislodge this one.
Yeah. See what Richard can do here. There's a comment in the chat there that Kenny is playing amazingly. He is. Actually, all 4 players are playing quite well. All stepping up when they need to.
Yep, good to see support for Kenny. Let's see some love for the Victorians. I think they're from Victoria. Jeff steps up here now. See if he can come and sit on the object ball here. Oh, look at that little turn at the end there. I don't think he's got the shot. I think it might be long, but brilliant shot there by Geoff.
Yeah, it was on track. It looked like it was coming around to sit on the ball, but then just sticking out to the left. Geoff pointing again.
Yeah, I think Geoff and Richard are out now, so...
Yeah, 2 balls to play. Kenny, of course, putting his first ball in. You want to do the same here, perhaps resting on that one on the back left.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he's going to try and do there, Tim, but obviously it is a risky play, but let's see if he's up to the task. He's gone a little bit wide. Maybe they're considering taking the 1 point.
No, going again. He will back himself. And just throwing off that one.
It always plays tricks with your mind there when you're trying to point inside those 2 balls, close proximity to the jack. It's okay that they've secured the 1 point and they're controlling the jack.
Again, we'll wait to see where they throw the jack. They were playing up the middle of the piece just before for this last game. This last end, they were playing on the string.
Yeah, they decided to go across the 2 pieces now and a bit more conservative play rather than the risky sideline play. Looks like it's about a 7.5 metre distance here. Not quite as high a lob as he's used to there. He's just trying to pull the ball up, being a shorter end, and it's gone past.
(8-6) the score. Richard and Geoff taking that 4 points just a few ends ago. Kenny, though, and ALAIN scoring a couple of singles to bring them back into it.
Yeah, he secures the point there, Geoff. At half foot from the jack to the right. Let's see if ALAIN can adjust his first shot to come a bit closer. Of course, they're playing across the 2 piece there with that line in the middle, so that can be a bit of an obstacle. Yep, unfortunately he's gone long. And they've gone with the same tactic as the last end, or last 2 ends, where ALAIN's playing his first 2 balls and Kenny will follow up with a third. Yeah,
it's obviously a premeditated tactic of theirs, and it's been working for them.
Oh, he was going to be long, but the good thing he was straight, so he collected the jack and brought it through, and now holding 2 points.
See what Geoff can do here.
Nice shot there by Geoff. He's got the point. Ala's going to step up to the circle now and try and just come past that front ball. Nice lob. Oh, he's collected the jack as well. It pays to be straight when you're playing it, towards the jack. At least you can make connection and bring it through.
Yep, so that's twice now. They've moved the jack back. As Chris said, that's the benefit of being straight. You can always pick up the jack, trail it through if you're too long.
Let's see if Jeff's control here can just come in and sit on the jack or on the opposition ball to secure the point. Yeah, you've got to get over that ridge there where the line is. If you drop short, it definitely pulls left. And that's what happened to Jeff's ball there. You either got to come high lob over that line or come through it.
So Richard to play here. Still got 3 balls in hand.
Oh, well done. Great
Yeah.
shot there by Richard.
Yeah, wonderful pointing.
He showed his class there, Tim. He's under pressure. He's put the ball bang on the jack.
Yeah, that's one thing you'll notice in the replay, how relaxed he was when he threw it.
And the umpire there just reminding the teams to
Mark the jack.
to mark the jack. Kenny's got 2 balls here to see what he can do. If he can dislodge Richard's ball here, they're in a great position to make a multiple. Just short. He's got to be careful now what he does. Obviously, being behind, doesn't want to give the opposition team too many points. The crowd's definitely building around these 2 games. A lot of people watching excited about the finals.
Now, if you are with us, we are having connection difficulty. The stream might be a little bit interrupted at this point. I'll just see if I can see what's going on here.
Kenny's come through. Oh, wow! Played pinball with the jack there. Got good connection with the ball. And as you can hear in the piss next door, the final has finished of the open gender men's doubles. But we'll still have concentration here on the final of the over 60s.
Okay, Richard to play. See what he can do. As the rain has started to fall again.
Oh, Richard's shot just pulls left there. There's a little bit of distraction here. A lot of people on the 2 courts next door making a bit of noise with the winners. And Richard's trying to concentrate. Oh, great connection there by Richard.
Yeah, good shot. I'll just watch that one again and on the replay. You can see he took a whole bunch of bills out there.
We'll just confirm how many points they've got here.
Jeff's here next to someone in the chair. He's got the white there. He's just heading inside. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so the score now is 8-7. I'm just trying to get the connection up and going properly again, and we've gone to about a 7.5 metre ball end here. Alain's stepping up to play his first shot. Not a bad ball there. Jack high, slight to the left. We'll see if Geoff can respond and put some pressure on the team from South Australia. And he does so. Oh, that rolled on a bit. From this angle, I think he's got it. Richard's just having a look to see who's got it. And Customary's standing over the balls to see. And confirming with the other team, I think that the ball behind's got shot. And Kenny pulls out the trusty tape. Nice shot there by Alain. Jack high. Holding the shot there on the ball. Richard's going to step up and shoot the ball and try and attempt. Richard's stepping up to the circle. He's going to attempt to dislodge Alain's ball. Oh, great connection there by Richard. Let's see if Alain can put the ball back in. Hang on, we've just got a ball coming across the piste here.
Yeah, it is a family sport. Bit of an interruption, particularly at this point in the game.
Yeah.
Hasn't phased in though, putting the ball in. Yeah, the ball's just come onto it.
Alain's, Geoff going to attempt to put that ball back in. Yeah, great direction on that pointing there, but he's gone long. Let's see if he can adjust it and a bit more height and pull the ball up.
Here we go again. Make the adjustment, pulling it up.
Yeah, too much of adjustment there, Timmy. He was a little bit hesitant to bring the ball in, but I think Richard's got two balls here. He's going to try and point in, put some pressure on Kenny and Alain.
See what Richard's got for us.
He's been pointing well all day, especially in this final, so I'm confident he can get in here. Nice high lob.
No.
It's not a bad ball, but I don't think it's got it.
Yeah, it was just pushing to the right-hand side, left of the screen. They'll be playing their last here. Kenny and Alain with 3 balls in hand. Might be their turn to score big.
He got the height, but not the length. He's pulled up short now. Yeah. Hasn't got the point, but it's definitely an annoying ball in front there. So we'll see if the boys from Adelaide can come through there.
Yeah, you're not wrong. If you're not going to hold the point, you may as well put it in a spot that is going to prove a little bit difficult to get around. Kenny to come in and play. See if he can make some points for his team here.
Kenny's been a really confident pointer, so see if he can come around that object ball. did cause an obstacle.
Yeah, you could see he was trying to come around it, but it's just come straight onto the ball. It may have given him a little bit more of a window to come through though.
That one's not too bad, but it's gone through the head, so
Yeah.
one ball to play here. Let's see if he can try and adjust and come around that ball.
Yeah, still holding one on the ground, I'd say. So as that stands, that makes it 8-all after almost 78 minutes of play. And this one,
Yeah, that looks
good.
all right there. I think it might be a 2-point play.
Which, if it is, puts him in front. A crucial time in the game. Yeah, it is 9-8. Just wait, of course, to see where they put the jack.
Yeah, they've gone the sideline and across court, and so they've decided to go to conventional straight up and down on the same piste, so to avoid any sort of undulation in the piste. So let's see if this can breed for good play. Let's see if Alan can put a good ball in front here to put some pressure on Richard and Geoff.
Just drawing it long. He had the right line. Geoff to play now. His first ball's been pretty good. You can see he's just getting a lie of the land. As we said before, it's not as easy as it looks. There are a few hills and bumps and crevices in the piste.
Yeah, he's read the ground well, even though it still pulled a little bit right. It was going straight towards the jack and then took a right-hand turn.
Yeah, just proves what we were trying to say. It's not flat. He's taking the point though. Alan will have to come inside it. Of course, as Alan plays this ball, we are playing the triples, and he takes a point.
Nice work there by Alan.
Hidden behind the jack. He'll get a high five from his partner there. Yep, there it is. As I was saying, yep, once this game's finished, we'll move straight into the presentation, and then the triples, the qualifying rounds of the triples, with the final to be played tomorrow.
Definitely tune in tomorrow for the final. There'll be a live stream.
Okay, what can Geoff do? It looks good.
Oh, just flirted with the jack on the way through there and gone past. If he could have sat on the jack, would have been mint, but he's just gone past.
Yeah,
Still a good shot, but I think Richard's just going to have a look and see if the option is to shoot. Obviously risky there with the ball being behind the jack, but Richard has courage. Oh, not far off there, Tim.
Yeah, just bouncing over. Going again.
Yeah, he doesn't hold any fear, Richard. He goes for it. Oh, I can see why. Magnificent shot.
Yeah, great shot there.
Over the jack. Just watch on the instant replay here. Beautiful shot over the jack.
Yeah, not only that, but with his bull next to it, it's very risky. But pulled it off.
Alan with his third ball. Oh, wow. He's very happy with that.
Yeah, we'll just watch that one again. Putting the pressure back on.
Richard's just having a look to see if they do indeed have the shot. But that ball by Alain couldn't be in a better spot there, sitting on the opposition's ball. Yeah, they do have it, Kenny and Alain, so Jeff's been forced to point here. He's pulled up short. Might be a bit hesitant to get in there, but unfortunately he's gone short.
Richard, with his team's last bill to play, Kenny and Alan still with 3 left in hand. This one's important for Richard.
Absolutely. If Alan and Kenny can make a multiple here, we're getting in the striking zone of that 13.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and he's gone long, so he's a perfect opportunity from the boys from Adelaide to make a multiple.
Yeah, the crowd knows to trying to pump him up. Kenny with his 3 bulls, see what he can do.
Well, unfortunately, he's hit a bad patch there, and it's pulled right.
Yeah, bounced away.
Let's see if he can maximise his second ball to try and get in here.
Yeah. Even 3 points here goes a long way. That makes him 12. A lot of pressure on the other team then.
Yeah, that one's a lot straighter, but a bit heavy.
Again, just a little bit too long.
There's always a concern here too that if he touches the jack with that kind of weight that he could concede some points, so he's got to be careful. Unfortunately, it's not Kenny's best pointing end. He hasn't been able to add any points, but Alain's last ball has secured the point, so Adelaide take another point. And we're going to see which way they're going to go here. I think they're going to stick to the up and down straightness of the pist, although it still pulls a little bit right towards the line. There is a little bit of rise there towards the end of this pist, so there's a gully and then rises. So if you can get over that hump and come into the rise, you're well versed to try and get the point.
Alan, going to try and keep the pressure up.
Yeah, and he gets over that hump really well. Good point there by Alain.
Yeah, that's a solid ball, that one. That might prove hard to beat, I reckon, just with where the jack is. Jeff will try, though.
Up steps Jeff to have a crack. Nice point by Jeff. It was coming in straight and then pulled left. So he's only got to make a slight adjustment. I think if that ball was straight, it'd be at least in line. Let's see if he can put the second one in. He did make the adjustment, but pulled up short there. Let's see if Richard's going to have a look at the circle and just instructing to his teammate that he thinks his hand went a little bit left as he pointed. And Jeff with his third ball. That one is the best out of the three. We're just going to have a look and see if it's long. It is long, and up steps Richard.
Yeah. Richard will need to do something here. He might even better try and shoot, because it is a difficult place to point in here.
Just checks his setup. Points.
Pointing, high lob.
Oh, almost collected the jack and brought it through.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been a bad result. Bring Jeff's ball back into play too. He might even try to do the same thing here.
Yeah, Kenny and Alan's still holding with a few balls in hand here.
Yeah, they've still got 5 to play. They'll be wanting to score big, if not close out the game.
Nice shot there by Richard.
You could see when the bull stopped, and we'll see it on the replay, the amount of spin he gets on the bull. When it stops in, at least you can see it spin on the spot.
Definitely gets a lot of spin there, Tim. It's up to Kenny here. If he can make good connection with this ball.
Yeah, this is a big shot here.
This is the
of
crunch
game.
time.
Yeah. A hit here might go a long way. Yep.
Oh, does make connection. Unfortunately, the ball glued to the jack and moved it forward.
Yeah.
And now holding a few points.
Yeah, 3 points, I'd say now. We'll watch that on the replay. It was a good shot, making contact, but just pushing it onto the jack. You can see he's a bit disappointed too. That's Petanque, ladies and gentlemen. It does happen.
Kenny with his second shot here. See if he can make a better connection. Oh, he shoots the front ball.
Yeah, which was theirs.
He's going to go with his third.
Yeah, we'll watch that one again as well. Just failing to get over that one in front. He tried to give it the loop. Sorry.
Which one's which?
What do you mean?
They got 10. He's missed with his third shot there, and so Alain's got another ball. Richard's still holding a ball with 3 points on the pist.
Yep. Alain will try and reduce the damage here.
We'll see if he can come in and cut some points, or just come and sit against the object ball. That's his aim.
Sorry, just cutting the camera to avoid people walking in front of it. See what he can do. Lines it up. Can you see?
Great line. Oh, magnificent shot. Unfortunately, he hasn't got the point, but what he has done is reduced the points there by Richard and Jeff down from 3 down to 1. Oh.
He'll go again.
Yeah, I think if he can come against that front ball there, Tim, I think it would be a beautiful shot.
I'm going to say if he doesn't get in, though, Richard will back himself to shoot. As it comes in, yeah, that might be a good ball. They'll check it. It needs to be at least third, I'd say.
Yeah, I think they'll check it. If it isn't third, I think Richard, like you said, will back himself. I think he's going to point and just come and sit against the ball.
Yeah, even bit with a weight on that bull at the back there. He may even pick up the jack and push it through again. See what happens.
Nice lift, but not straight.
Looks like just the 1 point. Alan's done well to reduce the damage there. Kenny unlucky moving the jack.
Yeah, this is a marathon game, this one, Tim. Close final.
Yeah, they've been playing for over an hour and a half now. 92 minutes, 93 minutes, 10-9 the score.
So they've chosen to go cross court here in a short end, 6.5 meters. You really got to be able to pull the ball up there over that little mound in the middle. It's very risky play, but if they can secure this point, put a lot of pressure on ALAIN and Kenny. Nice shot. Great opening start. Up steps ALAIN to try and secure the point back here. He's got to get over that little mound in the middle. Does so and secures the point. Well done. The white team's decided not to shoot here. They're just going to try and point up against that bull.
Yep. Jeff going to try and point in here. The wind starting to pick up here again.
He straightens this one up, but it pulls left. Like I said, there's a little mound in the middle there, and if you can get through it, okay, no problem, you'll come through. But either side, you can pull left, all right. Rich is going to choose option of shooting here. Nice shot by Richard.
Yeah, good shot. ALAIN coming into the circle to point.
Let's see if ALAIN can respond and put some more pressure on them. As he does. Magnificent shot.
Yep.
Straight through that line.
Richard will have to shoot again. See here on the replay, comes in beautifully near the jack. Richard shooting.
Here we go. Richard has been a confident player all game. Let's see if he can make connection here. Oh, well done, sir.
Yeah, another good shot there. He's happy with that one. Fist pump from his partner.
This is what we come to watch. Shooting and pointing at the top level.
And with 10-9 to score, shots like that are important. ALAIN pointing again.
Oh,
pushing that one through.
Two beautiful shots there by ALAIN, but that one is pull long. Let's see if Kenny can respond.
Yeah, Kenny with his 3 balls to play. Let's see if he can put this one in. Get Richard and Jeff out of bulls.
Still holding 2 there, though, so...
Pointing in, and...
I think he's reduced it down to 1.
No, I'm
I'll have a look.
Come in.
No, they've he secured the shot. Sorry about that. And Richard's going to step up. We'll just confirm it. He's going to have a shot and see if he can hit 3 from 3.
Yep. See what he can do.
Oh, 3 from 3 from Richard.
Yeah.
Nice fist pump.
Richard. Yep. Well deserved. 3 beautiful shots. We can see this one again on the replay. Making contact, even sticking around as well.
Yeah, we could see if Kenny points in here and Jeff might shoot and have game on the table. It's gone long. It's gone long. They're still holding 3.
Yeah. Kenny wanting to put this one in.
This is a crucial shot here by Kenny.
Richard just telling Jeff just to calm down, knowing that if he points in, he might have to shoot this. And Kenny
steps up to the mark. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This could be the winning shot here if he can make Caro.
Yeah, that's right.
Caro to win here.
Let's go, Jeff.
Takes a couple of deep breaths in. Shoots. Makes it. Oh, there it is. That's a great shot. They're just going to confirm how many they've got there, but that was a good shot by Jeff.
It's a fist bump. He's just checking how many.
4 points.
4.
That's game, guys.
That's game.
They didn't realise they were on 9.
Yeah, they didn't quite realise.
So Carl Gagne and the team of Jeff and Richard taking out the over 60s men doubles.
Yep. After almost an hour 40, we did get there with a great shot by Jeff, making Caro on the last ball to score 4 points in a game that was 1 point by 1 point, a couple of big ends.
Just got to give a lot of credit to Jeff there, but Richard's held that team together. He's just courage to shoot and courage to the point was excellent during the game. Congratulations.
Yeah, as you can see on the screen, a lot of celebration, a lot of people coming in offering their congratulations. We'll just watch a bit more of this, and then we'll watch that replay of Jeff making Caro to win the game.
Yeah, like we said, it was a marathon game there, but just skill brought out the winning team here. I put the team from Adelaide under a lot of pressure in that last end, and Richard made 3 beautiful connections with shots, and then Jeff to make Caro to win. Yeah, congratulations.
Well done, Richard, Jeff. Great game. Richard shooting beautifully in that last end. We'll just watch that last shot of Jeff to win the game, and we'll end the stream there. Join us tomorrow for the triples. I believe we'll be streaming the Open men's triples competition, Principale final at about midday. Thanks for watching.
And see you tomorrow.